Roy McCoy. At your service.
You say everything's top quality here. That'd go for your old buddy Spencer Gregorian, too?
I met him a while back. He bought some calfskin gloves from me. Said he wanted to do some gardening.
Calfskin?
Faux calfskin.
Gregorian said you were thrown out of cars for having violent tendencies.
Whoever Gregorian is, he's lying.
He also said you were a borderline sociopath who ought to be locked up, but I'm inclined to agree.
Don't you wish I gave a damn about what you think?
I can make you give a damn.
Let me give you a little word of advice, detective. Stay out of my business. More importantly, stay out of my face. All I'd have to do is make one bid call and you would be shoveling shit off-world for the rest of your career.
Talk to me like that some more and you'll be eating it.
Perhaps I can interest you in this camel. 100 years ago, it was a cherished item. Whole families sat for portraits.
I've seen plenty of photographs in my time.
Have you ever seen this?
Yeah, I figured. He probably escaped. At least investigate this shit. Nothing to investigate. Alright. That up. I was trying to go fast. Make sure I didn't miss him, and then I missed him. Okay.
I am not about to have all my hard work obliterated just because you stumbled into my shop, detective. Westerners need guns and hardware. All I need is will.
Move it! I've been tracking Izo for a week and you ruined my whole play in 2 seconds.
Sorry. I bet you can still catch him if you want.
If I didn't know any better, I'd think you wanted him to get away.
You crazy? I've been tailing him myself.
Little word of advice, Slim. Stay out of my way. Next time, I'm not gonna worry about who's in my line of fire. Understand?
This guy work for you?
No, but I wish he do. He be one fine-looking man.
You sure? Never seen him before.
I'd remembered him for sure.
You send a lot of deliveries over to Marcus Eisendaler at the Tyrell building?
Eisendaler. Oh, Eisendaler, yeah. Let me tell you, that man can't eat.
Send anything over lately?
No, sir. No deliveries to him no more. Not since last month. He be way behind on his bill.
Not for a month, eh?
At least. No more till him pay up.
You may have a little trouble collecting. He's dead. Thanks for your time.
Nice bracelet, tough guy. Who's Maggie, your mommy?
She's a dog.
So is my wife, but I sure as hell don't brag about it.
Pour me one.
Just one?
One, but one good one.
Jeez. Here.
There were off-world rifles here and more. Grenades, explosives, modern rifles, even some police-issue restricted weaponry. Ezo wasn't some small-time fence, but a big-time arms dealer. The exact arms that renegade replicants would be looking for to survive in the big city. Nothing else there. Nothing else there.
This is green.
That's impossible.
Why is that impossible, McCoy? Tell me what this is. Oh.
McCoy, LPD. Excuse me. Does this badge mean anything to you?
No respect. You get no respect, I tell you.
Excuse me, pal. You hear anything yet about that dragonfly jewelry, like what I showed you before?
No, senor. My friend, he's asking for me. If you come back later, maybe I know something more.
Damn, how much later?
I need to ask you...
Certainly the LPD must have better things to do than to question a humble merchant over and over again about the same things. Why aren't you out arresting criminals like that disreputable Bob fellow?
Bob?
He owns the armament shop up the street. He's insane, number one, insane. He takes peculiar pleasure in agitating all the vendors around here. I cannot even go out for a Shisco without worrying whether Bob is going to sabotage my snakes.
Alright, I'll go talk to Bob, I guess.
That a 45 blaster under your coat, or you're just happy to be here?
The 45 blaster.
You got good eyes.
They ought to be. They're the only organs of mine that survived the Phobos Wars intact.
Ray McCoy, Rep Detect.
Blade Runner, huh? How come I never heard of you?
I just got assigned.
Yeah, I'm kind of buddies with Davy Holden. How's he doing?
Word is he's gonna be okay.
That skin job must have been pretty damn quick getting by Davy like that. He's the best in the business.
He'll be back on the job soon. I hear you've been waving guns around on Anemoid Row.
Who's been telling you that crap? That lying Egyptian snake oil salesman?
Hassan?
That's the one. I should have popped him when I had the chance. You want to know what really happened? I wanted to get my daughter a present for her birthday, right? I bought an iguana from that crook Hassan. And the damn thing ran out of juice just 2 days after I plucked down a shitload of Chinyan. Son of a bitch wouldn't give me a refund. So I threatened to burn down his shop.
Sometimes you just gotta be philosophical about these things.
That's exactly what my wife says. I heard of you.
Is that right?
You ain't done much.
I just got assigned.
Guys like you get hurt real easy.
Meaning what, exactly?
It ain't like you're a real Blade Runner. Not like Steel or Gaff.
They get hurt sometimes, too. It's a dangerous business. You got any decent ammo for my piece?
You mean the good stuff? 'Cause I know them police-issue spitballs just don't cut it.
Not these days.
Yeah, I know how it is. If you want to drop a skin job, you need a little extra oomph. I got a few clips around here somewhere. If you got the Chinyan for it.
Okay, let's have it. Jesus. How'd you feel about taking a little test?
You mean the Voight Kampf? You come into my shop and you want to VK me?
Relax, I just...
It's funny. You thinking I'm a rep. Set up the test. We'll see what's what around here.
Reaction time is a factor in this, so please pay attention. Where do you live?
Downtown, 4th sector. Hey, this is great. Should I be sitting any special way?
Just relax.
He's human.
What's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you?
I don't know. I busted up a guy's face once. He was in the hospital for 2 weeks. I meant to kill him, so that was kind of embarrassing.
You rent a mountain cabin. On the walls, someone has hung old maps and Currier and Ives prints.
I'm not much for art.
A deer's head is mounted above the fireplace. A full stag with developed horns.
I'd burn it. Burn the whole damn place to the ground.
Your child comes home with a black eye.
Badge of honor. He's a good kid. Everyone's got to get bloodied sometimes.
You're watching an old movie. It shows a banquet in progress. The guests are enjoying raw oysters. The entree consists of boiled dog.
Damn. You know, I'm getting to be an old man, and I ain't gonna tell you I've never eaten meat. But even back when I was a kid, that would have made most people sick. I'd stop watching the movie.
Using the first words that come into your mind, describe your childhood.
Peaceful.
Really?
Sure, once I took the axe to my ma. Joke, that's a joke. Boy, you should have seen your face.
You're at a restaurant with friends. One of them orders lobster. The chef drops the lobster into the tub of boiling water while you watch.
I kicked the crap out of the sicko.
Interesting.
In a magazine, you come across a full-page photo of a nude girl.
I'm gonna like this one.
The girl is lying on a bearskin rug.
Oh man, why'd you have to ruin it? Guess I'm gonna have to rip up the magazine.
He really feels a certain way.
Are you taking any drugs?
Hey, I get tested every week.
You're 7 years old. You managed to steal several marshmallows from the kitchen and sneak them back to your bedroom. You're caught, and your father spanks you.
Good for him.
Test terminated.
So that's it?
Yeah?
Since you didn't shoot me, I must have registered okay.
Yeah, it was touch and go there for a while.
Well, you know, I think about skin jobs all the time. Try to get into their heads. Maybe that's what the deal is.
Maybe. Great observations, McCoy.
That's impossible. That's impossible.
Oh. Jeez, everything's so close together.
fresh out of Leeds. Poking around Hawker's circle had been a waste of time. I had nothing to connect this Izzo character to the Eisendaler murder. But if the replicants had done in one Tyrell scientist, maybe they'd go after another. And the subcontractors down on DNA Row didn't have Tyrell's security to protect them.
And where's that at? You can't tell me that, McCoy, and then... okay, there it is. It was hiding.
Hey, pal.
What's shaking, baby? Haven't I seen you around these parts before?
Could be. I get around.
You ever get down to Nightclub Row, you ought to check out my act. I'm just warming up the room, but it's better than a kick in the pants, you dig?
What kind of stuff do you do?
What kind of... You kidding, baby? I do it all! I am the direct extension of Frankie, Sammy D, and Dino Martini.
Who?
Man, you really must be dozing in Squaresville if you're asking who the voice is. You know, old Blue Eyes. The chairman of the board? Sinatra, man.
The guy's been dead for 20 years.
Well, you're gonna remember the name Gordo Frizz just like old Blue Eyes. I ain't on the Marquis of Early's just yet, but it's coming, I promise you.
You seen any suspicious-looking people around here?
Hell no. I mean, a lot of wackos cool their heels down here, but they're anything but suspicious.
This guy's suspicious. How do I shoot him?
What you want? I'm busy.
Oh yeah, this guy. Didn't you die?
Excuse me.
No, maybe not.
Deliveries to rare.
LPD, I got a couple of questions.
Talk. Always talk. You wait. You no take up time. Busy.
Marcus Eisendaler is dead.
Okay, we talk. Quick, come. What you want?
You were close to Eisendaler?
Eisendaler? No time for him. No go to lab. Eisendaler test off-world gravity to work important organs. Visual center, you see?
Yeah, the eyes.
Marcus is dead.
To work hard all night, all day, no stop, no break, no OT.
Did you hear me?
Of course I hear you. You think I'm deaf? Your time more important, huh? Eisendaler dead. Maraji may be dead. You out chasing skirts.
Maraji?
You eat supper with Maraji every night, no fail. Sometimes Chinese, sometimes Indian, sometimes home-cooked. Sometimes we go up and eat with twins.
Maraji didn't show. Did you call him?
I call. I knocked. 10 minutes ago, door locked. No answer. Where you come from, huh?
What?
Nothing.
Tell me this.
Hey, wait. LPT, you there for something, huh? LPT? I'm very busy. Eyes won't wait for nothing.
Alright. You die.
Hey.
You killed anyone yet?
Trying to.
Hey.
You killed anyone yet?
What's going on? Who did this?
Help me, sir. Please, help me. It is going to blow.
What is? Where did you go, McCoy? McCoy, where are you? Jesus. Okay, let's work on our directions here. Dude. All right. What? I'm so confused right now. Man. Game is so good. It makes so much sense.
Your floor number, please.
Roof. Apartment. Roof.
Did it just start the case over? That's what it seems like. Fuck.
McCoy, LPD.
Hey, just a minute.
Where do I go?
Grav test on the east wing, 66th floor. Here's the footage from the security cameras. You get a pretty good look at the man's face.
How'd he get past you guys?
He pretended to be a delivery man. Dr. Eisenduller ordered in a lot, so it didn't seem unusual.
I may have more questions for you later on.
Yes, sir.
The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me, like the cheap crap sold at the stands and shops of Animoid Row.
Really don't want to do all this shit.
It was a
here.
Tyrell sales brochure for the Nexus series, the kind of glossy hype that ends up littering the floor at trade shows. This one was for the new entertainment model, a comedian designed to entertain the troops off-world.
This is so fun. I already scoured this fucking place for clues.
Jesus.
Maybe I can put the password in this time at least.
I seen worse, but not by
learning.
You could.
The dog collar has a name on it. Obviously, and not just the dead, but I want. I'd seen, and now I thought of. This earring yours?
Maybe it belongs to that other cop who...
Ain't her style. Call her babe to her face. Someone had tried to access and failed. Tyrell engineered, but what would the Gravlab boys... Eisenduller had used his dogs. The Tyrell brass wouldn't be too happy if they knew I was snagging a copy of their files, but someone had wanted them bad enough to kill Eisenduller, so I figured they must be worth having.
Lagging behind again?
Guza did...
Oh, in a pig could be its link.
How's yours connect?
I'm still putting the pieces. You hear about the moon?
Jeff mentioned.
Could be our cases are overlapping.
Do that.
I don't want to do all this again.
You friendly?
Most I think I want
smart.
Grab the lab.
You know what?
Not the ball.
How do
you know? Oh, what? Who don't know?
Yeah. You know anything about somebody? Yeah. I may have more.
Yes, sir.
Mainframe and shooting range.
Violent street crime in the city rose again last year by a whopping...
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database.
I should have waited until after I used
Clue
the Esper.
database transfer complete.
Whatever.
Scanning video disk. One enhanceable image found. Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database. Tyrell Grav Test Lab.
A bomb. Give me a hard copy of that. A takeout box from Kingston Kitchens. Give me a hard copy of that. The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me, like the cheap crap sold at the stands and shops of Anemoid Row. Give me a hard copy of that.
Wait, why did he have a gun if he blew the guy up? Alright, guess that's it.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
Roof.
wanna go Dynamite Run.
This your work?
Ah, dragon.
Dragon?
See? Anosoptera.
You sell jewelry?
Item like that, very rare, senor. Person must.
More than I can.
You try with luck.
If this is from a collector,
I make you a deal. Then you come.
I'll do that.
Handsome man like you has lady friend, of course.
All my girls. Maggie.
Maggie.
It's kind of ugly. You hear anything yet?
No, if you come.
Hey.
You're horning in on my action, rookie. Take a stroll.
I got a couple of questions for you, Captain.
First one's on the house. The rest you pay for. You want chit-chat, you hire a hooker. This ain't no social club.
Oh.
Nice bracelet, tough guy. Who's Maggie, your mommy?
She's a dog.
So
pour me one.
Just
one.
So no more.
Pour me one.
Just
no more questions. Okay, got it. And I love. This is. I love how I can understand everything that's going on at all
Step
times.
up, step up. Mama Isabella cook you something special. Put a glow in your cheek.
McCoy, LPD.
My question?
That stew's looking.
Fix you right up. Only do.
Do I even have 30 chinions? I think I make 1 chinion per shift.
This guy work for you?
No, but I wish you do.
You sure?
I'd remember.
You send a lot of.
Eisen.
Send it.
No.
Not from. You may have. Thanks for your time. Lightning Squad, Rep Unit, Battle of the Gemini.
I checked with UN Air. Looks your rep swung that Moonbus massacre last month.
They ever find the moon bus?
Disappeared into thin air. Brian thinks it crashed out in the Kipple.
That's how much time I
sell a lot.
I don't think. What impresses me and are not of
what's the most
value is what's significant
and vice versa.
Everything here is guaranteed.
Let me tell you what I want.
Or my paper.
Doesn't matter. I don't
Easy.
You move a lot of valuable goods.
How exotic?
We're talking exceptionally.
I remember them from and that was the last time.
It's very important that I find out
if I see something. And you can match whatever my collectors will pay.
Thanks a million.
hỏi cái chỗ cảnh sát ở đâu ạ?
I've gotten all I can from that. You know who deals in insects down here?
You don't want insects? They're no good company. I have every goldfish.
No, thanks.
Fish just
No.
real.
Let's get back to
Down there we tried. Good luck. Hope he stays.
Cheap.
30. Okay. So where do I go next? Let's go take a nap. I guess. Not really giving me any other options.
Your floor number, please.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
Here you go, baby. Dinner time. Portrait of the sleep deprived.
Your floor number, please.
Roof.
So gotta go shoot that guy.
You say everything's top quality here. I'd go for your old buddy Spencer Gregorian, too?
Said he wanted caps.
Oh, Gregorian. He also said you were a borderline, but I'm inclined...
Don't you wish I, David? I can make... Stay. More important, all I'd have to do is make... Talk to perhaps 100 years ago. Whole family.
I've seen plenty of...
Have you ever seen this? I am not about to have all my hard work obliterated just because you stumbled into my shop, Detective. Westerners need guns and hardware. All I need is will.
Move it! I've been tracking Izo for...
Sorry.
If I didn't know any better, I'd think...
You crazy?
Little word of advice. Next time, I'm not gonna worry about who's...
Hey.
Been pretty big.
Hey.
Huh.
There were off-world grenades. Izo, the
Xin hỏi cái chỗ cảnh sát ở đâu ạ? Ông đó đang nhìn mình. Xin hỏi cái chỗ cảnh sát ở đâu?
You hear anything yet about that dragonfly?
No, sir. If you come...
I was fresh out of Leeds. Poking around Hawker's Circle had been a waste of time. I had nothing to connect this Izo character to the Eisendaler murder. But if the replicants had done in one Tyrell scientist, maybe they'd go after another. And the subcontractors down on DNA Road didn't have Tyrell's security to protect them.
What?
What's going on? Who did this?
Help me, sir. Please, help me. It is going to blow.
Okay. I don't know what maybe I'm supposed to shoot him based on what I know about Blade Runner.
What's going on? Who did this?
Help me, sir. Please, help me. It is going to blow.
Mission accomplished. According to what I know about Blade Runner, that was the right thing, I think. That was the right choice.
What you want? I'm busy.
Excuse me. Deliveries to Red LP. Marcus,
Okay.
You were close.
Eisendollar? Eisendollar.
Marcus is dead.
You work hard on.
Did you hear me?
Of course I hear. Eisendollar dead. Miraji maybe.
Miraji?
You eat supper with Miraji. Sometimes.
Miraji didn't show.
Call. I knock. Were you?
What?
Nothing. Nothing.
Listen to.
Busy. Loud noises.
That'd be Dermo design bro.
Oh?
He didn't make it.
You leave now, okay?
Miraji's some kind of.
Yeah. He's funny though. Twins go crazy when he.
You mentioned twins.
Yes. Lutheran land.
Their genetic design.
Where?
From who?
Big boss. Who else? And if I tell you, I waste no more time. You think I...
Sorry to bother. The detonator wire I pulled out of his skull told the whole story, but I wondered why the killer didn't just shoot him.
This is Crystal Steel, badge number BR61354. Still working the explosion at the Tyrell manufacturing plant. It'll take a day or so to analyze the debris, but there's no doubt in my mind that we're dealing with a bomber here. Right now, it looks like the protesters had nothing to do with it. They were in too close proximity to have been in on the deal. No MOs or identities are rolling up just yet, and I'm still going through the inset files to see if any replicant munitions experts are unaccounted for. This is Crystal Steel, badge number BR61354, conducting the interrogation of Spencer Gregorian, leader of CARS, Citizens Against Replicant Slavery. November 22nd, 2019.
I once again asked that my attorney...
Shut it, shitbird. I'm asking the questions. We've already put you on the machine, so we know you're not a skin job.
That term offends me.
Okay, so you're not one of those biomechanical scumbags, and you claim to not know anything about the bombing at Tyrell.
This is true. We advocate equal rights under the law for replicants. We have nothing against Tyrell Corporation for creating them.
That's some sick logic.
The replicants are living organisms, whether people like you like it or not. Replicants contribute greatly to the economic well-being of our culture. They cannot be discounted as such.
Hell, it'd be no skin off my nose if each and every one of them was hosed down for good. You ever see this guy?
Why, yes. Actually, I have. He was present at the protest. He's not part of our group, but outsiders are usually welcome.
How many new faces showed up that day?
Not too many. A handful at most.
Describe them to me.
I don't know if I can.
Oh no? Recording off. Describe them to me again.
Just the Rastafarian fellow. And that friend of his. A slim blonde man, Asian, with a ponytail. Can I see my attorney?
Bravo, Spencer. You've done your civic duty for the day.
Laboratory, mainframe, and shooting range.
During his last election campaign, Governor Kolvig promised a bold new plan of action to clean up the worst regions of the highly toxic debris that surrounds our city, the so-called kipple. Just how much progress has been made since then? We spoke to the governor just before his weekly meeting with the city council.
Our studies have shown that the kipple's effect upon Los Angeles is minor. The radiation and toxic waste is contained in relatively small pockets, all miles distant from the city center. Nevertheless, cleaning things up out there is a worthwhile goal, especially with the thousands of specials living on the city fringes. For now, all I can say is that we're looking at several options, and I'm sure everyone will be pleasantly surprised by our final proposal.
I had...
There were off-world rifles here and more. Grenades, explosives, modern... It was a Tyrell. Someone had tried to access a bunch of protected files on the Tyrell...
Uploading personal clue
How do
database.
I look at whatever that is?
Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
Oh.
Hawker's Circle.
Gotta be something, right? I mean, why have this photo here if there's nothing to see?
China Bar.
that guy sure gets around. Give me a hard copy of that.
Where's the girl?
Lucky Strikes. Crystal's brand. I knew she was spending a lot of time in the training maze these days, even though she'd already gotten close to a perfect score. Old copies of case files, notices, and memos. The usual station junk. Old copies of case files,
Where's the,
We get a new weapon?
Yeah, Guza requisitioned a couple of cases for the...
Let me guess.
Lieutenant's a big believer.
That weapon shipment just came in.
Why? You got a pressing need to...
Yeah, I forgot you were keeping... Look, Jack, I just want to see what they're charging for a
Too damn much if you ask me. I guess there ain't no harm in it.
You keeping busy, pal?
Nah, the place has been pretty...
There were off-world rifles here and...
okay, what do I do with that info? Okay, cool. Love the best score. Damn, Deckard. You suck.
Ruth.
Why such a bad shot, Deckard? What you got for me? Hello? I can hear you. Fine.
Ruth.
I will go. I don't know. Where do we go from here?
The guy who'd set the bomb had been sloppy. He kept the charge small enough to leave the wall standing. If he just wanted to take out Miraji, this was overkill. If my instincts were right, he was the same Joker who lit up the Tyrell building. Dangerous, but still an amateur. Locked. No way through here. I recognized the logo on the envelope. It was definitely Runsitter's Animal Sales, but I didn't expect to find hundreds of chinion inside. I didn't know what it was for.
Really? Put it off. There we go.
Hmm.
Comedian.
What you do, huh?
What about this Lance? What kind of guy is he?
Why, he like Luther, only different. Don't know which.
That so?
One long hair, talk a lot, always make deal. Other more quiet, work much harder.
What kind of deals?
Sell this, sell that, no matter what weather. Like salesman. Very hard to take, no trust, no way.
Did Lance sell something to Runsiter?
Who? Never heard of Runsiter. No time for charades. Sound like this, sound like that, look like this.
Sorry to bother you. Sorry to bother you. Sorry to bother you.
But also,
sorry to bother you.
Sorry to bother you. I don't know where to go. don't know. Don't know. I really don't know.
Cái đồ ăn ở đó rất là ngon.
الزلمة هذا شو عم بتطلع؟ سامي شي زهق وين قاعد تبيع؟
Ông đó đang nhìn mình. Mấy giờ tôi phải tới đó đó?
Anything unusual happening down here?
I haven't heard much. You've all been very quiet.
Your floor number, please.
Ground floor.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
Here you go, baby. Dinner time. Portrait of the sleep-deprived.